Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
Hello, welcome to episode 220 of the Film Blurs. My name is Brandon Norwood, and I'm joined here today with
Trey. What's up, y'all?
Hi guys. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. This is gonna be a very quick episode, short turnaround time, and I mean short. Let's start with. Hold on one second. Let's start with the Magic Faraway tree. It's in theaters now. Andrew Garfield and Claire Foy are a family that has to move to the countryside because Claire Foy's the breadwinner, and unfortunately her job lied to her when she was developing a smart fridge, and the smart fridge has a camera in it, and over ethics she left. So they move back and they try to start a farm. And the kids are all spoiled, rotten brats, especially the oldest one. Like the oldest one, I was just like, geez, you are a terrible person. So much so that a lot of the reviews I've read for this, they're like, wow, Beth sucks. And I agree, Beth does suck. But, this tree, they go to the countryside, and the kids discover a magic tree that transports them to fantastical lands, and they bond together and come close as a family, even though Beth betrays them again and again and again. So yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? I get why this was released quietly, why there hasn't been that much promotion. I've seen the trailer a few times, and yeah, it's fine. I don't think like this is a perfectly fine streaming movie. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I heard about this movie until like last week.
Yeah, see. So that tells you all you need to know. So then moving on, I'm going to talk about Jason David Frank's new film, The Legend of the White Dragon. It's his final film. And it also has Michael Madsen. And it kind of hurts seeing them in a scene together where they're playing father and son. Weird movie. This is like a Power Rangers for adults. Basically, Jason David Frank plays Eric Reed, and Eric Reed must hide in the shadows, and he's a fugitive from justice because he's blamed for this atrocity that destroyed half the city, and he's trying to clear his name so he could get back and reunite with his family because he is the White Dragon. He's known as the hero, the White Dragon, and his costume looks like a Power Rangers costume, and like the movie's all right.
Yeah, that's the actor who played Tommy on Power Rangers, right?
Yes, the best
Yeah.
Power Ranger. Yeah, the movie's all right.
All
This
right.
is another one where I was just like, oh yeah, I could have waited for streaming, but you could tell this is a passion project. This was funded through Kickstarter. It took a while for it to get funded, and they shot it during 2002. So during the end credits, you see them wear masks on set and stuff because they show like behind the scenes during the credits, and they thank the fans. Looks like they had a good time making this movie. I don't really have much to say, man. It's very low budget, very low budget.
Okay.
Yeah. Besides Michael Madsen and Jason David Frank, David Ramsey's in it, who played Diggle on Arrow. And then Mark Drakos is in it. I was like, oh shit, all right. Yeah. So
Okay.
And apparently all the most of the co-stars are from Power Rangers, and I don't know because this was past my time with that. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, yeah. It's fine. That's all I got. It's fine.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me, but it's very. It is. It has the feel and look of an asylum movie.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Got you. I know
yeah.
what you mean by that.
Yeah, yeah, which, it is what it is. So, give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, and let's move on to our next movie. A movie you're gonna actually speak on too, Trey. Because
Okay.
we're coming up on our last two reviews, and this is Coyote versus Acme.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Finally dropping this Friday. Um, I really dug this movie, and I was so surprised how subversive it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in today's age where big corporations are constantly fucking us. I was surprised that this is and a movie that WB and specifically David Zaslav tried to bury. Like that dude just hates the Looney Tunes for some weird reason.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Between this and the Porky Pig Daffy Duck joint,
Yeah,
I
the
don't
day the Earth
understand.
blew up.
Yes, thank you, thank you. That I love that movie, and I love this too. I love this way more than I expected to, and I'm not saying that because I don't like Looney Tunes or anything. And like I said, I love the day the Earth blew up. Um, but yeah, no, I it was surprising to me like how much this movie had on its mind because it's not even just about how like big corporations screw the small people, but it's also about how like corporations kind of just like do whatever they want, legally speaking, just because they know they can buy their way out of everything. I was not expecting that.
Yes, and we're seeing that in real time. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I look. It's very much a anti-capitalist movie. Like I'm
yeah,
surprised by that. Uh,
100%.
the way it is like Roger Rabbit in that they do have the tunes and the real world people interact with each other and how the
Yeah,
environments interact with each other. It does remind me a lot of that. And even the villains remind me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit and why they're using tunes the way they are and why Acme has the products that they have.
yeah,
Yeah, it when we saw this, there was only two kids in the theaters. It was all mostly adults.
yeah. And people were cracking up the whole time. It was great.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame this hasn't dropped sooner, like
Yeah,
when it was first
yeah,
released. Because this has been sitting on the shelf for 3 years as they tried to take it as a tax write-off.
yeah. And it's crazy too, because like I think I even said it to you after we saw it. Like after watching it, I was like, yeah, I can see why David Zaslav wouldn't want this to come out, just because like a lot of what's going on plot wise and story wise within the movie is what happened to it within real life. So like unintentionally it was like a true to life story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like uh my only thing, I think it's a tad bit long. You know what I mean? It's an
I agree.
hour. It's like an hour 50 minutes, and I was like, it could be a tad bit shorter.
Yeah,
It's it does go on for a bit long, but other than that, like this is a great movie, and
yeah,
everybody's perfectly cast. Like Will Forte's just beaten down. Lana Condor is in this as the spunky niece slash lawyer, and John Cena is just hamming it up, and I mean that in the best way possible as the villain.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, man. It takes some turns and reveals I wasn't expecting. It gets dark in ways I wasn't expecting. This is a very smart movie, and it's a shame that's we like this is not being pushed more. But I mean, that's not on catch
absolutely.
up entertainment because it's like they only have so much money. So
Facts. And that I feel like that's also kind of again by design, not like you said, on the part of Catch Up Entertainment, but more so WB because the people in charge didn't even want this to see the light of day. So
Yeah, man, it's a shame. It really is a shame. But yeah, definitely. This is my highest recommendation. It is hilarious. It's again, real smart and subversive. Yeah, I wish I could see it in Dolby because it's getting a Dolby
yeah,
Cinema release. So if there's a Dolby near you playing it this weekend, definitely see it in Dolby if you can.
yeah, absolutely. It's definitely worth seeing in the theater.
And speaking of seeing things in premium formats, we'll get into the final review we're going to talk about, which is the Dog Stars, Ridley Scott's The Dog Stars. I like not a good sign when a Ridley Scott movie with Jacob Elordi, Margaret Qualley, Josh Brolin, and Guy Pearce is coming out at the end of August. So my
Yeah.
expectations were in the toilet, and I walked out, and I was just like, "Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever." It's very episodic, which
Okay.
would work, which I see how that works as a novel, and it probably would have worked better as a miniseries. Because like the episodic nature of this, it was just weird. And then also, if you've seen one post-apocalyptic story, you've seen them all because you know exactly how this is going to play out.
Got you. Okay.
There's very little surprises in here. Uh, Favorite character in this is Josh Brolin. And they take a little too long to explain what's going on. Like Jacob Elordi's broken because he lost his wife. You know what I mean? And his wife was pregnant, and they lost the kid, and then 2 years later he lost his wife. Uh, Plague wiped out mankind basically, and now
Okay.
like even simple diseases like the flu and measles is killing people.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it takes it. I'll tell you what, it takes too long to get that explanation. Uh,
Oh,
And then you got these feral people who are just running wild and who have all these crazy tattoos and they act like zombies. So it's very, yeah, listen, yeah.
okay.
Uh, it goes through all the tropes of post-apocalyptic. So you got the evil feral people. Then you have the man,
Overly protective,
yeah, like
like,
Josh Brolin,
yeah.
who's like, yeah, we gotta protect our shit. Guy Pearce is like that. We gotta protect our shit. Fuck everybody else. And honestly, I'd probably be like that too, because I mean, it's an apocalypse. You can't really trust people. And then
Yeah.
every Allison Janney, her performance is insane in this. Like, it's so insane. You already know what's gonna happen when she shows up in the movie. You're just like, of course, like the performance is gonzo. Uh, like when as soon as they got there and they started walking through the facility, I was just like, man, how hard are you guys gonna telegraph this shit, man? Jesus Christ, yeah, like the movie, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to BD Wong, he's in this. Glad to not see him play Wong for once. He hasn't and that's basically all I got. I don't really have much to say. Like Jeff really liked this, and I was just like,
Okay.
yeah,
I was gonna say that's kind of disappointing to hear because I did have a reservation booked for Friday after work, but I was like, you know what? Nah.
this is the ultimate dad movie.
Okay.
Like men of a certain age, men who are like 45 and older are gonna love this movie. And I was just sitting there like, yeah, sure, man. Like Jacob Elordi kind of got on my nerves because like I get it, he's still grieving and he wants to reconnect with his humanity, but also like you're making dumbass decisions, bro. Like every decision he made, I'm like,
Oh,
why? Fucking why, man?
yeah.
Yeah. And the set pieces are fine. Like you've seen them better executed in other post-apocalypse stuff before, but like we'll say gorgeous looking movie. Like real
Okay.
gorgeous looking movie. Shout out to Eric's I can't remember how to say his last name. It's Fincher's new DP.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, who's currently shooting the Batman Part
Oh,
2. Eric Messerschmidt, I think it's how you say it. But like, yeah, like this was originally supposed to star Paul Mescal, and I'm glad that that didn't work out because it just the interiority of the character requires like a how could I put this? What's the word I'm looking for? A gentler hand, and Jacob Elordi can be gentle. You know what I mean? He could play insane and scary, but he could also play gentle, and it needed like somebody who can convey an emotional, gentle man, even if he's only stuck in one mode, but you get where he's coming from. And he's
Okay.
stuck in one mode because of the story and because that's what Ridley's telling him to do.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, man, it is nothing you haven't seen before. And they call it the dog stars because of the stars. You know, he starts naming the stars after things he loses. So just I'm gonna give a spoiler out to everybody. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. If the Odyssey fucked you up with the death of dogs, definitely do not watch this movie.
All right.
So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, man, I we saw this in IMAX, and I was just like, we could have saw this in Dolby. There's no expanded aspect ratio. I don't think there's anything in the sound design that was gained from us watching it in IMAX. Like Challengers was awesome in IMAX because that sound mix was awesome.
Yeah.
Like there's very few times where I see a movie in scope on IMAX. I'm like, oh, that was awesome. Besides Challengers, and also The Revenant was great in IMAX as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, yeah, like this, it's so. Maybe it's because the movie was so inconsequential. I was just like, man, we could have just saw this like in a regular theater, quite frankly.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's like it's a great looking movie. It really is. But like, man, and that's saying something that this is Ridley's best movie since The Last Duel, because The Last Duel is really good. And then like, I don't know, this is yeah, 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 man. I don't know. Ridley's
All right.
pushing 90. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, I remember when I saw Gladiator 2, I was not a fan of it. I think when we talk about it here and there, um, I think you kind of like it more than I did, so maybe I should just skip this one.
Yo, and I want to say, man, Ridley Scott is 88. And he recently came out and said he's not a filmmaker, he's an influencer. I ain't read
Yeah, I
the
saw that.
entire quote just because I that quote, I don't care in what context that quote is, that's just stupid. Yeah, because after like in recent okay, let I'm gonna go from American Gangster on. So American Gangster was in 2007, that was pretty good. Then you have
Okay.
Body of Lies in 2008, which was okay at best.
Never saw
Uh,
it.
Robin Hood, which was not good, and
Never
that's a
saw it.
whole different other podcast because that had a long. That was supposed to be Nottingham, where Robin Hood was the bad guy and the sheriff was the good guy.
Yeah.
Prometheus, I'm the only person who likes Prometheus.
I mess
Still,
with Prometheus.
still haven't seen The Counselor.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I've heard too many bad things about The Counselor. Exodus was terrible.
Never seen it.
The Martian is like really his last great film.
Love that movie.
Yeah, that's like his last great film because then it was Alien Covenant, which sucked. All the Money in the World, which was pretty good. Then you have The Last Duel, and then House of Gucci, which was terrible. Napoleon, which was terrible, and Gladiator 2, which was not that good.
Out of all of those, Gladiator 2 was the only one I saw, and nah, I'm
Yeah,
good
man.
on that. I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just it felt like a bunch of nothing ultimately,
Yeah,
just
not
because it was such a retread of the first one and not in a good way.
yeah, not too many people like it. Like his last movie that I actually could consider good is The Last Duel. You know what I mean? And like
Damn.
I at a certain point too, it's just like Napoleon. I've asked people too. I was like, is the director's cut of Napoleon better? And they're like, no.
So I just wanted context, so I read the rest of the quote, and he's saying because his movies have been so ahead of the game and on the money, he's an influencer, not a filmmaker, because his movies are so influential. That's what he means.
Okay, but like his let's look at his last influential movie.
It's probably The Martian.
And then before that,
Um,
Kingdom of Heaven.
Gladiator. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna. Well, I was gonna say Gladiator before Kingdom of Heaven, just because Kingdom of Heaven it wasn't really till the director's cut came out.
that's true. I guess Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, was that after Gladiator?
Yes,
Oh,
because he did Gladiator, Hannibal, and then Black Hawk Down. Because
oh.
he had a run where he just made movies where people are just like, sure, man. Because after Thelma and Louise was 1991. Then 1992 he did 1492 Conquest of Paradise, which everybody's like, sure. White
I never
Squall,
heard of that one.
everybody said
I haven't,
sure. And then
haven't heard of that
G.I.
one either.
Jane, everybody's just like, sure.
Nah, people love that movie now.
Okay, I
Now people
guess
love that movie.
been reevaluated, and then 4 years later, Gladiator dropped.
Yeah, I love Gladiator. Um, well, I'm just not realizing I haven't seen that many Ridley Scott movies.
He's made a lot, like The Duelist. I still haven't seen. That's his first movie. Aliens, his
Never
second
seen it.
movie. His
Love that movie.
third movie's Blade Runner. His fourth movie is Legend, and Legend's pretty cool. So like to have your
I remember watching that as a kid.
second, third, and fourth movie be those three, that's pretty fucking cool. I still haven't seen Someone to Watch Over Me or Black Rain, even though Black Rain I always see pop up on streaming. And then Thelma and Louise also,
Yeah, I know that's one people love.
yeah, and uh, yeah, he's real hit or miss in his career. Like shit, man, I would
Uh,
take Hannibal over most of the shit he's made in recent years.
haven't seen that one either. Wow, yeah, I have not seen most of his movies.
The ending to the movie Hannibal is better than the book. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Yeah, the ending of the book is atrocious, and I understand why people are like, "Man, fuck you." It's so bad. Even Ridley's like, "Yeah, we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing."
All
Yeah, I'll
right.
tell you later because I already talked about it on this podcast. I don't want to go through it again, but like, yeah,
Yeah, no, I get it.
it's Thomas Harris, man. I like Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, the Dog Stars. I look, you could it'll be on Hulu by like November, quite frankly. Like even Disney doesn't give a shit about this. They're dumping it at the end of August. Like a Ridley
Yeah, that's
Scott
true.
movie with all these people in it. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. Like I said, good performances, good cinematography, but like it is a nothing ass movie. And the dude who wrote The Revenant wrote this because it's based off a book by Peter Heller, and Mark L. Smith, who wrote The Revenant, wrote this script. And it it is just one thing. It nothing. I mean nothing you haven't seen before. Like you can call every story beat as it goes on.
Dang.
Yeah. Somebody said they're like, is this just The Last of Us without the however what's the scientific name for the clickers?
Oh, I forget what their zombies are called, but it's the something with to do with the spores.
But yeah,
Because
yeah,
I know the
like
clicker. I think they just call them infected, to be honest.
I think it's called hold on. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's like 28 years later without the clickers. It is it is 28 years. It's like the 28 franchise without the zombies. It is The
Mm-hmm.
Walking Dead without the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, if you've seen one post-apocalyptic movie, you've seen them all, man. Like this shit is just really uh
That's disappointing.
yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. He's Ridley's pushing 90 and he doesn't want to retire, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Because like you're holding cordyceps.
Oh yeah, the cordyceps. That's right. That's right.
That
Cordyceps.
it's basically that without the cordyceps. You know what I mean? Like it
Uh,
pulls from everything. It pulls from
okay.
every post-apocalyptic story you could imagine. Like, man, Ridley's 88. He's pushing 90. I'm like, bro, he doesn't want to retire, but then I'm just like, also, you need to start ceding control on some shit. Like the fact that he still has an iron grip on
Alien.
yeah, and so many notable filmmakers did not get a chance to do what they wanted to do because of him. And he has no intentions of finishing what he wants to do in that. You know what I mean? Like he's even said he's tired of the xenomorph. But then every time they try to bring back the xenomorph and do something cool, he doesn't allow it. It's like either you want to tell the story or you don't, dude.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize we're at a point where like some of our greats within the filmmaking community, like not even just directors, but like just anybody who's great within filmmaking, who's like getting older, they're making a lot of compromises for the sake of being able to get their work out, or they're not making enough compromises to get the work out, or they're compromising the wrong things, like how Martin Scorsese like recently came out and backed that AI storyboarding company, and everybody's like, "Bro,
Yeah,
you're Martin Scorsese. Why are you backing AI?"
yeah, yeah. It reminds me of what's happening in the government where it's just a bunch of old fucks who just don't want to give up power and then it's making everybody else suffer because of their antiquated, hateful views. And it's just like, bro, can y'all just die and leave us alone?
Yeah, because like James Cameron now, he's not that old. I think he's in it. Well, at least compared to Ridley Scott, I don't think he's that old. But like even he's like, yeah, I'm good on Avatar now. And I was like, bro, I was in high school when you said I'm not making anything but Avatar, and now I'm 33. You're like, I'm done.
My problem with that is, yeah, James Cameron's 72. So he's
Oh
up
damn.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
My problem with James Cameron is like, yo, bro, you teased the fourth movie and everybody even says how crazy the fourth one is, and now you're not gonna do it. Like you can't talk all that shit and not do it. Like if you don't want to do five, fine, but at least do the fourth one.
And
Uh
he's another one too who like recently backed an AI company after like he spent years saying AI is terrible.
yeah, man. There's a lot of people who I'm disappointed with, like the fucking, Nolan's the president of the DGA, and the DGA came out and is just like, everybody needs to find a compromise with this merger, this Paramount Warner Brothers merger. And I'm like, man, y'all the only guild. Like SAG has come out against it, the WGA has come out against it. Even the Teamsters, who are
Uh,
all MAGA, came out against the merger. Yeah, man.
what are
Yeah,
we
man.
doing?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now look, the shit sucks. But yeah, Dog Stars. I'm not disappointed with it because I had no expectations, and also I'll tell you later, but somebody told me it was good beforehand. I was just like, oh, okay. All right. All right, yeah. Like I'll be real, it's 2 hours, like 2 hours on the dot. Like probably a little less, like an hour 56 minutes. We could have been a little shorter. Like I got a little restless. Well, Juan
Yeah.
was with me, and he kept fidgeting in his seat, and I'm like, yeah, look, like I wanted to turn to him and say, like, yo, I get why you fidgeting, man, because like
Yeah.
it is what it is. He said he gave it a 7 out of 10. He said it was fine. So
7 out of 10 is kind of high for something that's fine.
yeah, yeah, that's what. Hey, that's his rating.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, yeah. Jeff really liked it, and I was just like, sure, man, sure, like sure.
Yeah.
At this point, like I said, it says something that this is Ridley's best film since The Last Duel. I'll leave it at that. Like that really
Wait,
says something.
you like this better than Gladiator 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Well,
All right. So yeah, I'm definitely skipping this one then. I'm good. Good.
all right. Well, that is episode 220. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for
Bye.
having me. Bye.
We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Nord, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, aka He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best. It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.